Oh crap. Like, I'm really about to do this YouTube thing. The camera's on. I have everything I need. I feel like this is long overdue. It's right on time. What's good, y'all? What's really good? It's your girl Dizzy, Dizzie. That's me. I don't know. I always thought it was kind of cringe, but like here I am. I probably should have written things down. I put it on my notes. But let's get into a life update. Where do I even start? Life has been a freaking whirlwind since 2019. I'm here today to update you all on my life, transition, overcoming depression, healing, how I got into yoga. We'll see. That's what's on the schedule. While I'm talking to you all today, I want to get into this hair, honey. Get into the twist style, but you can see like some of my hair is a little bit poking out. And it's kind of hard to notice, but I'm super picky. So you see that? What she was doing was just wrapping another piece of hair around it. And then in the back, I just twisted them. But I think I want to do some wrappy aroundies there too. So for the girlies that are into the hair, this is a crochet look. So we did the rubber band method all the way around, and then cornrows in the middle. I'm gonna section my hair off. I got these little satin scrunchies from Target. You know what? Maybe I just need to focus on one thing at a time. I just want to update y'all on my life, okay? I don't want to do this. I don't want to do my hair right now. I'm gonna put in a quick little style. I'm gonna come back and we're gonna get into it. Come on. I don't know if it's the change that happened in me or it was the hair combination. I don't know. I guess I'm gonna have to get really real in this video. Life was lifing. I lost 5 people in like the span of 6 months. People that was really in my inner circle, like people I really rocked with heavy. And most of those calls I got, I was by myself. And it traumatized me. I was traumatized. I still felt like I had to show up and be a light or be strong. I mean, I think about Twitch and his passing. For those of y'all that don't know who Twitch is, it's a famous dancer, light in the community. He struggled with depression. And I thought to myself, everybody was posting and was like, I can't believe it. And he was just smiling and he was just with his family. And I think for the first time in my life, I was like, I get it. I got it. I understood. Wanting to maintain a certain lightness about you, but the world just seems like so heavy. And I think I maybe have had bouts of depression before. I don't think I ever would say like I was depressed like for an extended period of time. And it wasn't just losing people in my circle, it was navigating like the mental side of having a chronic health issue that nobody knew about, feeling lost at the time of the pandemic. Nobody talks about that. Like nobody talks about the effects, the aftermath of being locked away, not being able to say goodbye to your loved ones. Like nobody is really talking about how traumatic that is, being out of it and trying to act like it never happened. How management dropped me. And I just was scared all the time. So much fear. I remember my therapist wanted to diagnose me with this and that and this and that. And I was like, I'm just a Black woman that is scared. I don't need all these labels. I don't need medicine. I just need love. I just need a hug. I just need some peace. I need some fruit and some vegetables. I was having a really tough time. Thankfully, I was already in therapy and I have a wonderful therapist, Black woman. Shout out to my therapist, Christian woman. And I continued with therapy, which helped me to navigate all of these big feelings. Depression looks different on everybody. Depression looks different on everybody. And for me, I still look good. I still got my nails done. I had my hair done. I was still doing all of the regular things, but I was going in the room and I was crying. I was waking up in the middle of the night scared that I was going to get a call saying somebody else passed away. So it was like anxiety and depression. It was like boom, 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 boom. I started eating. I hate to say emotionally eating but I think that's what it was. Just more so snacking, like really sweets. My self esteem just was not where it needed to be in comparison to where I knew it usually was. So, yeah, Shorty was depressed. In order to get out of that, these were some things that I did. Number one, I prayed. I I prayed and I prayed and I prayed. And when I didn't have any words, so I fought because I was like, I'm not going to be taken out and I'm not going to take myself out by this circumstance that I'm in. Like, this is just a moment. I kept reminding myself, this is just a moment. And so I prayed. There was times where I was angry with God and I didn't even want to pray. I didn't even want to say anything to God. I knew that that was just the enemy using the inner me to keep me away from the source that can take all of my pain away, that can heal it and alchemize it and transform it into something absolutely beautiful. I started to have to ask for help when I needed it. Really hitting people up. Hey, I need a hug. Hey, would you like to go for coffee? Would you like to go for a walk? I was honest. He was like, how you doing? I'm like, one day at a time. I didn't want to be a Debbie Downer, but hey, one day at a time. So I really allowed myself to open up to people who I felt safe around to do so. And I think that's very important, is to use the discernment to know who are the people that you can open up in that way to. Who are the people that are spiritually sound and on the same plane as you, that can hold you accountable, pray with you, pray for you. I think that that's really important for sure, because when you're depressed, you're more vulnerable to allow people into your space that shouldn't be in that space. So I will say that in that time, my discernment increased because I was realizing when people would come around and what was the conversations that we was having, and was they really my friend? Were they really my friend? Were they really rocking with me when I wasn't doing anything for them? When I wasn't answering every call or coming to their rescue? Like, were they there for me when I needed most? I also consider myself losing a lot of friends that are still alive. I cut off so many people. I was like, yep, nope, 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 off, bye. See ya, good riddance. Because once again, that space is so tender. And I've always presented myself to be a tough cookie. Even when I'm crying, I'm crying thug tears. But I needed tenderness. And maybe that just came with my maturing, that I felt like that was a strength to say, no, I just need tenderness. Okay, let me get back on track. What else? What else? What else? I went outside. I started doing things that I felt passionate about when I was a child. I really fed my inner child. I started crocheting. Ooh, let me show y'all. I got some crochet stuff. Started crocheting blankets, bucket hats. If you want one, I'm gonna drop the information. Shameless plug, a little information in the little bio info box. But yeah, I was making bucket hats and with these cute little. She is woman. She is beauty. She is grace, darling. Get you a bucket hat. Support a Black woman. Ew. My grandfather told me that when you're grieving, it's best to do something with your hands. It's something about the hands are connected to the heart. And so as you do the things with your hands, it helps to heal your heart. I don't know if that's a gratification thing, um, but I started doing it. I started crocheting. I always loved to garden, but I garden, crochet. I started practicing my cursive. I started yoga. Like I used to do yoga in college, but I decided to get certified as a yoga teacher. And I'm gonna make a whole nother video about why I decided to be a yoga teacher and my yoga journey. I'm gonna talk about all of it. But yeah, cooking. Y'all know I love to cook. And another shameless plug, if you want to know recipes, I'm gonna put my Cooking with Dizzy info in the lower space, in the bio thing. I'm new to this YouTube thing, so you have to show me a little grace. Cool. All right. So we talked about depression. We talked about navigating grief, kind of. Just a little bit more about navigating grief. Because this is my life update, and this is the things that I was dealing with in my life and still dealing with in my life. Grief is non-linear. It doesn't happen all at once. It happens in waves. It happens one week you're fine, the next week you're not fine. I felt like I lost the people that really saw me. They're all gone. I'm not gonna lie, it's been a time. It's been a time, but I think what is most empowering is to allow the waves to happen, like to stop fighting it. Feeling like that was gonna make me look weak or feel weak, to just cry, to give somebody a hug and just cry. I think talking about it, having a therapist, doing the inner child work, and doing things that I enjoy doing. For me, some people like to have pictures around, and that didn't work for me. I didn't want to see pictures. Um, so yeah, I don't have a whole bunch more to say about it. But that's how it works for me. Boom. Okay. So like you can't really break up with somebody if you're not like officially together, but y'all know how it works. And I went through a couple of those too. A couple of separations. Everybody's like, who are you dating? Are you dating the guy in the music video? If you haven't, I'm just plugging myself. This is a great platform to just plug yourself. Make You Mine is out now everywhere. And check out the music video. It's super cute. Biasly speaking, it's super cute. Dating. I dated a lot when I was in London. That's another thing that I did. I traveled. I was a traveling shorty. I was on planes and trains. I dated a lot, and I ended a lot of things too. I think throughout that process, dating like while depressed. Does anybody talk about that? Because it's real. Dating while depressed, dating while grieving. I think it heightened my discernment, and there were certain things I'm like, nope, not dealing with that. I can't take any more stress and like any more bad zhuzh, nothing. It made me a little bit more hardcore when it came to what I needed out of a relationship in a romantic sense. I wasn't ignoring the red flags anymore. I was like, red flag, orange flag. The red and the orange gotta go. The red and the orange has got to go. Psh, out the way. Yeah. It was a lot of letting go. I just did a lot of letting go. Literally, so much letting go. And I think in the past, for me, symbolically, like I would shave my head. But I felt like this time, letting go was really growing. You have to sneeze. Bless me. Letting go was really growing. But Shorty definitely was getting her date on. I went on some great dates. I'm gonna make a whole other video about that too. What we call it, dating while depressed. Dating while depressed, the guide to success. Next video. Cool, yeah, bet. That's the life update. Maybe I'll do a part 2 if you'll have any questions, comments. Leave them in the chat. I'm gonna try to get back to all of them. If it's a really good one, I'll address it in the video. Like, comment, and subscribe. I need my own theme song. I'm a YouTuber. Hello, my name is Dizzy and I'm a YouTuber. Hi, my name is Dizzy. Hi. What do you do for a living? I'm a YouTuber. YouTube. I really feel like this platform was made for me, and I don't know why I've just been sleeping on myself, honey.